All right, we back with chapter 10, making the student salon an adventure. Number one, training received in the school clinic is vital to the success of the future graduate because it makes it makes real world training experience part. It makes a real world training experience part of their education. B, graduates make the transition from school to work more easily. C, students practice their people skills and sales techniques by working with the public. D, all of the above. The answer is D, all of the above. Number two, the student success in the clinic will determine A, entry level success in the salon, B, successful habits, C, positive growth, D, all the above. The answer is D, all the above. Number three, current research indicates that for optimum profit, the school should attempt to generate clinic floor revenues that represents A, 10% of overall operational income, B, 15% of overall operational income, C, 20% of overall operational income, D, 25% of overall operational income. Can you get me a pen and notebook paper? Number four, researchers suggest that retail sales should generate A, 15% of student salon revenue, B, 10% of student salon revenue, C, 15% of student salon revenue, D, 20% of student salon revenue, and answer is C, 15% of student salon revenue. Hold on. One second, I am coming. Number five, student tuition include registration fees, books, and kits constitutes 75% of overall revenue. Keep it down up there. Okay, so thank you. Sorry about that. Um, Number six, schools should expect a minimum of net profit of 10%. Calm down up there. Stay up there. If the net profit is greater than 10%, schools should consider sharing the profit with staff and faculty. If the school's annual financial statement results in less than 10% profit, A, the school will show a decline and will soon be forced to close its doors, and the staff will need to find another employment. B, all staff members and faculty must realize that there is a need to change. The operation should be evaluated and the plan of action implement that will achieve the desired results. C, it is the responsibility of the owner to fix the situation and implement a plan of action. D, all of the above. And the answer is B. All staff members and faculty must realize that there is a need to change. The operations should be evaluated and the plan of action implemented that will achieve the desired results. And that is D. 7, make sure those dishes and everything is put up. Master educators will make the student salon in A, adventure, B, risky undertaking, C, hazard, D, experience, and it is A, adventure. 8, to achieve important goals in life, science tells us that A, emotions and hard work are highly effective. B, desire and compassion are highly effective. C, suggestion and visualization are highly effective. D, fortitude and hard work are highly effective. And the answer is C, self-suggestion and visualization are highly effective. 9, the ability to direct individual accomplishment towards the organization's objectives is A, rivalry, B, cooperation, C, harmony, D, teamwork. And the answer is D, teamwork. 10, for a team member to succeed, A, it is critical for each individual to understand their role and to help the team member succeed. B, it takes a community of well-intentioned clients. C, it takes quality work, a winning smile, and talent. D, none of the above. And the answer is A, it is critical for each individual to understand their role and to help the team member succeed. 11, for students to be highly successful, they need to understand that their personal role includes A, how to hide from the instructor, B, gaining knowledge and building practical skill expertise, C, trying to get the client who tips well, D, none of the above, and the answer is B, gaining knowledge and building practical skill expertise. 12, a successful student salon will see students A, developing a positive winning attitude toward and wearing a winning smile. B, developing a sound client base of at least 30 clients during the year. C, generating student salon revenue that ultimately contributes to the overall success of the school. D, all of the above, and answer is D, all of the above. Um, 13, blank, support the students in the clinic floor. A, salon clients. B, parents and other family of the students. C, educator and other staff members. D, all of the above. The answer is C, educators and other staff members. 14, students who build a large clientele in the student salon are A, able to gain maximum skill development. B, more likely to develop good skills, sales techniques. C, gaining valuable experience necessary to make them highly competitive with seasoned professionals in the salon. D, all of the above. The answer is D, all of the above. 15, goals for a profitable student salon should be A, worthwhile, predetermined, and realistic. B, made with high expectations, surreal, and predetermined. C, exclusive, elusive, variable, and worthwhile. D, none of the above. The answer is A, worthwhile, predetermined, and realistic. 16, to provide an atmosphere that is inviting to the clients who enter the school. A, the owner should hire a good janitorial service and team and the team should criticize the janitorial work. B, the team should regularly survey the school from front to back, from the front door to the back door to look for safety, cleanliness, and comfort. C, trust a student to check around the school and report back. D, all of the above. B, a team should regularly survey, the team should regularly survey the school from front door to the back door to look for safety, cleanliness, and comfort. 17, many times we forget that our students are the consuming public as well as the clients who take part in the clinic service. A, disorderly and or dirty reception area or student salon. A, will not make a difference in clients' perception of the school. B, will reflect badly on the image of the school and the education it provides. C, will give permission to the students that the school is laid back and not led by a drill sergeant. D, none of the above. And answer is B, will reflect badly on the image of the school and the education that it provides. 18, a good way for a team to get a true look at the school is to A, take pictures and display them. B, hire a secret shopper and do a job at the school's location. C, periodically exit the front door and re-enter as if the facility for the first time. D, get a copy of the state inspector's report. And the answer is C, periodically exit the front door and re-enter as if entering the facility for the first time. 19, the school receptionist position is important because A, the receptionist not only schedules appointment, but also acts as a link between the clients and the school. B, the receptionist area is the first thing clients and prospective students see when arriving to the school. C, the receptionist will never get a second chance to make a positive first impression. D, all of the above. 20, the attitude of the receptionist is vital and should be A, sugary, sweet, and flamboyant when answering the phone and dealing with the public. B, positive, smiling, and maintained at all times. C, pretentious and deceptive towards clients. C, grandiose, cheery, and maintained when greeting clients and answering the phone. And answer is a B, positive, smiling, and maintained at all times. 21, the reception area is sole domain of the school's hired reception. Thus, the master educators will ensure that every student is taught the important steps of managing a successful reception desk from the phone to the cash register. B, no one else needs to be involved in these operations. C, only the smartest students should be taught the important steps of managing Salon's successful reception desk from the telephone to the cash register. D, only students with disabilities should be taught the important steps of managing a successful reception desk from the telephone to the cash register. And A is the answer. Master educator will ensure that every student is taught the important step in managing the successful reception desk from the telephone to the cash register. 22, because the reception area is the hub of the student salon, the master educator will ensure that the receptionist A thanks the client when they leave. It is not important to offer rebooking. B, shows the client to a seat and when leaves the client there without assistance. C, offer retail or maintain products to each client, to all clients. D, set up the reception desk as the clients wait. So the answer is C, offer retail or maintenance products to all clients. '23, the public is now more aware of the importance of disease and infection control. Thus, the master educator will A, ensure all students understand the importance Importance of performing required sanitation practice before and after each client. B, insist that the students practice the highest degree of cleanliness throughout the day and leave stations shiny at the end of the day. C, assign and monitor other general sanitation duties that will ultimately lead the student salon in the best possible condition for the next day service. D, all of the above. The answer is D, all of the above. 24, the master educator will model throughout the day. A, sanitation. B, that no job is too small. C, teamwork. D, all of the above. And the answer is D, all of the above. 25, as a committed school team working towards the same goal. A, any untidiness will be taken care of no matter who is assigned that responsibility on that day. B, the facility and equipment will be monitored regularly. C, needed repairs will be reported to the appropriate personnel in a timely manner. D, all of the above, and the answer is D, all of the above. 26, the students see that the master educator will do tasks needed to be done in the school at random day. A, are grateful now they don't have to perform their duties. B, think it is demeaning. C, think they are a part of a working team and all will pull together for the common goal. D, none of the above. The answer is C, think they are a part of a working team and all are pulling together for a common goal. 27, the master educator will ensure that each student understands the record-keeping responsibility of a release form or a hold harmless forms that is signed by clients for all chemical services. B, certain client records that must be maintained by students. C, obtaining the student's signature on the release statements prior to services. And B, all the above. And the answer is, D, all the above. The answer is D, all the above. 28, a release form or hold harmless form is required by some A, school administrations. B, malpractice insurance companies. C, state boards. D, federal agencies. And it is B, malpractice insurance companies. 29, the release form is used to A, encourage clients to be truthful about prior chemical services. B, provide HIPAA regulations. C, obtain personal information. D, see the neighborhood of the client. And it is A, encourage clients to be truthful about prior chemical services. 30, an important record is the client analysis and consultation form, the information that the master educator must ensure the student record is A, analyze the analyst notes, disposition test, strand test, a whole head result, and that's applicable for chemical services, timing and suggestion for the next service. B, analyst notes, timing, conditional scalp, product, cost, results, and suggest of the next service. C, personal information, results, and suggest for the next service. D, all of the above. And the answer is A, analysis notes. Analysis notes, pre-deposition test, strand test, and a whole head results applicable for chemical services, timing, and suggestions for the next service. This is A. 31, the dispensary attendant is responsible for A, pulling the applicable client record for each client. B, making sure no one comes into the dispensary. C, collecting student payments for all salon products used on the clients. D, selecting hair color. And answer is A, pulling the applicable client record form for each client. 32, educators should make certain that the dispensary attendants be taught A, that it is too time consuming to keep the dispensary sanitary. B, to stack new stock so educator can inventory all new items. C, the importance of monitoring inventory control. D, to assign another student to perform this tasteful task. And answer is C, the importance of monitoring inventory control. 33, the most critical part of building a dynamic student salon is A, how the students are handled on the telephone. B, how the clients are handled from the moment they enter the school until the time they depart. C, how clients are handled in the reception area. D, how clients are handled when getting shampoo. And the answer is B, how the clients are handled from the moment they enter the school until the time they depart. 34, the educator must instruct the students on the proper way to greet clients as follows. A, good morning or afternoon. Hun, how are you? I'm looking forward to giving you color today. Come with me and we'll get you started. B, good morning, good afternoon, Mrs. Bank. It's sure been cold out there today. I hope we get a break in the weather. Let's get started. C, hey there, my name is Erin. How are you? Come with me and we'll get started. D, good morning or good afternoon, Mrs. Bank. My name is Erin. How are you? I'm looking forward to giving you your color today. Please come with me and we'll get started. And the answer is D. Good morning, good afternoon, Mrs. Banks. My name is Erin. How are you? I'm looking forward to giving you your color today. Come with me and we'll get started. 35. It may be difficult to recognize first-time clients. Thus, the master educator will instruct the receptionist to A, inform the student stylist. B, place a color dot on the ticket. C, use a craft punch on the ticket. D, all of the above. And D, all of the above is the answer. $36. The master educator will be the model of good grooming. The following is true about students. A, students don't follow the rule of good grooming. B, the way students dress and groom themselves is a reflection of their self-image and is a reflection of the school and its clinic. C, if they wear lab coats or smock, no one will notice how the students are groomed. D, as long as the student come in to work in the student salon, it doesn't matter how, if they're groomed for success. So B is the answer. The way the students dress and groom themselves is a reflection of their self-image and also a reflection on the school and its clinic. 37, the master educator will evaluate the appearance of the students daily using which of the following criteria? A, is clothing clean, pressed, and free of stains and or damage? B, are shoes clean and polished? C, are makeup and hair appropriate, nails well manicured, and jewelry and fragrance appropriate? D, all of the above. The answer is D, all of the above. 38, master educator will stress to the students that the clients they serve, A, are in just for a service. B, are just another ticket. C, are human beings in need of pampering. D, are one more tasks closer to graduation? The answer is C, are human beings and in need of pampering. 39, students should be taught to reflect after each client by asking, A, did I greet the client warmly with a friendly smile and a handshake? B, did the client leave a tip? C, did the client compliment me on my work? D, did the client tell the instructor how well I performed? And it's A, did I greet the client warmly with a friendly smile and a handshake? 40, a tour of the facility will A, be brief but also informative. B, familiarize the client with the surroundings so they must be comfortable while there. C, familiarize clients with other students, especially those specializing in other disciplines. D, all of the above, and answer is D, all of the above. 41, when students extend themselves, they are A, interacting with clients by doing so or saying a little bit more necessary, and making a lasting impression. B, doing the job of an educator. C, making money for the school and exerting more effort than necessary. D, faced with possible rejection from the clients and hurt feelings. And the answer is A, interacting with the clients by doing or saying a little bit more than necessary and making a lasting impression. 42, the master educator will increase the confidence and experience of the students and will also increase the revenue of the institution by A, teaching students how to rebook clients for future services. B, teaching students how to encourage repeat services. C, teaching students how to ask the clients for referrals. Clients who like what the student has done will likely tell someone else. D, all of the above, and answer is D, all of the above. Okay. 43. When teaching students how to cultivate clientele, it is important to begin. 43. Okay. It is important to begin. Okay. When teaching students how to cultivate clientele, it is best in the beginning to A, allow the students to pass out business cards to the clients without explaining. They should know what to do. B, allow the students to pass out business cards to clients and give them clear directions, if not script, so that they will feel confident. C, allow students to pass out business cards to the clients and give them clear directions and be sure they pass them out every time a client comes in the student salon. D, none of the above. So it is B, allow the students to pass out business cards to the clients and give them clear directions, if not scripted, so that they will feel confident. 44, teaching students to upgrade tickets will benefit the clients and A, will develop a dynamic student salon. B, any add-on services will complement the hair, skin, and nails. C, if retail is purchased, it will be specifically for the need of the client. D, all of the above, and the answer is D, all of the above. 45. I'm talking about 15. No, we on 45. Research shows that stylists only spend approximately 30% of their time actually servicing the client. B, 40% of their time actually servicing the client. C, 50% of their time actually servicing the client. D, 60% of their time actually servicing the client. And it is C, 50% of their time actually servicing the client. 46, master educators know the importance of downtime effectively. They have students, A, send appreciation cards to clients or hold on. Or call to remind clients of chemical appointments. B, take breaks. C, go to lunch and hang out. D, take some time to go to the mall and beauty supply. And it's A, send appreciation cards to clients or call to remind clients of chemical appointments. 47, the student professional portfolio is a collection over time of the best work the student has accomplished during the training period. It A is a collection of before and after photos of clients with the best hair, skin, makeup, and nails. B is also a reflection in obtaining employment after graduation. C, all of the choices. D, can give the client a level of confidence in the student's ability to perform the special color or texture service that is being suggested. And the answer is C, all of the choices. 48, keeping students challenged to compete with themselves and with others. A, create enthusiasm. B, creates excitement. C, creates a sense of adventure. D, all of the above. And the answer is D, all of the above. 49, 3-zone teaching involves A, one educator checking for the safety, client protection, and comfort in teaching. B, one educator checking for release forms, client protection, safety, and teaching. C, one educator checking for safety, teaching, and escorting students and clients to the reception area. Escorting students and clients to the reception area. D, one educator checking for safety and client protection and comfort, and then confirm with other educators. And the answer is A, one educator checking for safety, client protection, and comfort and teaching. 50, when master educators oversee the work of many students in the student salon. A, they use the clinic mirror to observe several students at one time. B, they must walk between students to assist them completing the portion of the client service and then move on. C, they find one position to observe the entire clinic floor. When help is needed, they can see to assist the students. D, there must be an overhead mirror installed to observe more than 15 students at one time. And the answer is A, they use the clinic floor mirrors to observe several students at one time. 51, hair color services can prove to be problematic to one. Okay, hair color service can prove to be problematic to the new student. Thus, the master educator will ensure that all students are properly trained in the formulation and application of hair color. And A, the removal of color from the client's skin. B, the removal of color from the floor. C, the removal of color from the chair and the back, chair back and arms. D, all of the above. 52, when performing demonstration, the master educator, A, may leave the class for forgotten tools. B, may use tools and equipment of a student. C, will plan ahead and have necessary tools and supply. D, will find it unnecessary to use sanitary practices. And the answer is C, will plan ahead and have the necessary tools and supplies. And we have completed chapter 10, making the student salon an adventure. And I will see you guys around in chapter 11, which will be the final chapter for volume 1. And it is career and employment preparations. Thank you so much. I have been your dynamic instructor. Yes, and you as well on your way.